What's up, everybody? This is Mastery and Gamer, and welcome back to another live stream. Today, we're going to be playing more of the hero Anran. More Overwatch, leading up to the Season 1 debut on Tuesday. I hope you're all having a lovely Friday. I don't normally stream on Fridays, but here I am. And we also got a comic today that was pretty interesting. I assume most of you have seen that already. Yeah. But hello, everybody in chat. Hello, Bright Dylan Plays. Welcome. Hello, Phil. Peter, Fly Highland. Shadow Master, Benjamin, Double Edge. Hope you're all having a lovely Friday.
Well, hello there, Fly Highland. Thanks for the shout-out. Feeling all noticed now.
Just eating my food here. Pardon me.
Thanks for dropping a silent hello, Philamadeo. I'll catch you when you have something to say.
All right. We can just quickly skim through it here. I don't want to dwell too long on the comic itself, because... Yeah, you can do that. But it's certainly interesting. This is the most it's felt like the story has really moved forward in, ever? Basically. Yeah. Yeah, so we need to see her officially taking over Talon now. And if we can skip ahead, we can already see him, but yep. Sanjay still
Whisper says hello back.
exists.
Looks like we've got more opinions joining us.
No,
Hi,
BT23,
Peter Ruxinus.
Rafa.
Ready to see how she handles taking over Talon?
Whisper Ribby. My God, Sanjay. They've been shitting on him hard since, well, all this. They call him a leech. I'm curious if they're actually going to do something with Sanjay. I feel like they're almost setting him up to be someone who ends up betraying Talon. I'm getting that vibe. Because, like, Vendetta and Domina have both been shitting on him since Domina's introduction. Here, Vendetta is clearly, like, implying that Sanjay is just, like, a leech on Talon and that he's not, like, contributing enough, and he looks annoyed by it. And then at the very end, when they blow up Gibraltar, look how horrified he is. Look how horrified Sanjay is. Like, he's more horrified than anyone else at the table. Which is a little strange, considering that way back in the day, we saw him coordinate basically the exact same thing, the destruction of that rival, like, construction company headquarters that Sanjay or Symmetra had infiltrated. So you think he wouldn't be shocked by blowing up a building. But I feel like if they are planning to do something with Sanjay, other than just featuring him as a familiar face in the context of, hey, look at all the people in Talon, they might be setting him up to be someone who betrays Vendetta. Or at least starts going behind her back. I don't know. We'll see if they actually do something like that. But it feels like he's being primed to be that type of character, potentially.
Hey, Rakelme941. Got any hot theory brewing about Sanjay or just dropping by?
Which would actually be perfect. Because despite being on the Talon Council member, at the end of the day, he's a pragmatist. And if he feels like Vendetta is doing things horribly like impractical for his own goals. He's like, well, I don't care about good or evil. I care about what works. And like, if he thinks Vendetta's doing things that don't work, yeah, he's gonna jump ship. Like, I'm curious. I'm curious if they're gonna do something with my man Sanjay. We also get this character, this white-haired character on the right, who we've now seen twice.
Hello, Tint 648. Ready to watch Sanjay shake things up?
We've seen her twice now. She showed up in one of the earlier Vendetta comics, and she was originally someone associated with the Colosseum, I believe, that Vendetta sort of brought with her into Talon. I'm pretty sure. She straight up looks like Aphrodite from Fortnite. And I'm curious if she's going to like actually be a tangible character, or if again it's just like a familiar face. There's also the person next to her, which we get a better shot at the end. We don't quite know who that is, but I mean, we don't really see much of them outside of this either way, so. Yeah, very interesting. This is obviously setting up the redesign of Gibraltar. Who is Sanjay? Exactly. Sanjay's made to be an NPC like Max. More than likely, that's what will happen with Sanjay in the long run, but I can hope. And yeah, interesting connections here. Okay, so Widowmaker, Reaper, and Sombra have all left.
I'm doing good, Suki. How about you?
Glad to hear you're doing well, Raquelma 941. I'm feeling great too, thanks for asking.
I'm intrigued to see what happens with Widowmaker, Reaper, and Sombra. I'm kind of surprised Widow left. I'm curious why they decided to have Widowmaker leave. Reaper and Sombra make sense. Widowmaker is an interesting one. Hello, Astro. Yes, we're talking about the comic. Isn't Widowmaker an indoctrinated agent? Yeah. I mean, I feel like over time they've changed it from her being like a brainwashed, indoctrinated soldier to like she's here because the drugs Talon gives her helps her with the PTSD of killing her husband. Control. So yeah, and that's the other thing. So they clearly established in that animated PNG from a week ago that Widowmaker relies on the drugs from Talon in order to stay what she is. Also, potentially, to stay blue. She now left Talon, meaning she no longer has the drugs that make her blue. Is this Blizzard's way of canonically making Widowmaker not blue so that they can sell more not blue skins of her? That's what I was thinking. Because clearly they've developed a preference of giving her non-blue skins. And is this their way to canonically justify it going forward? Because she's not in Talon anymore. Jazz's Widow's aligned with Sombra and will just go where she does. I mean, I don't think it's safe to say that they're aligned with each other per se. They're probably just well acquainted here. Which, you know, is probably the basis of why Widow would leave in this scenario. Because I can't see any other reason Widow would leave. Maybe the drug stopped working on her? You're saying before she left. Maybe. Could Widow and Sombra switch over to Overwatch? I don't know. Sombra, I think, could. I think Sombra could get away with joining Overwatch. Reaper and Widowmaker, I don't know. I feel like they've done, like, too many crimes at this point. I don't know how I would feel about Reaper joining Overwatch. That would be strange. I don't feel like they could do it. If they do, I feel like it would have to be in like a subtle way, where like Sombra joins, and then like secretly they are like Widow and Reaper also aid Overwatch through Sombra, who's like the only like known member in Overwatch. Then, you know, like the rest of Overwatch won't know that Widow and Reaper are there, because I can't imagine them letting them in. But Sombra potentially, yes, I could see going in. Resist the brainwashing. And that's probably what they're doing with it. They're probably playing into that angle. I am assuming Reaper left because he's like, well, the lady whose father I killed is now freaking out and destroying everything because I killed her father. Maybe I should, like, not be here. Reaper leaving makes sense. For sure. It is interesting, though, because, like, I'm curious. I feel like with everything in Spotlight, this is, like, a huge setup that I'm now curious to see the execution of. Also, we see that Talon is planning to go to Grand Mesa to do an unspecified something. Which, yeah. I don't know what this is going to be. Because then they recruit, well, Freya and Emre first and foremost. They're now... Emre is weird because, like, he was technically already part of Talon, but then kind of, like, disappeared, but now I guess he's, like, back? But he's operating more like a mercenary now, because Freya's definitely here as a mercenary. But probably also because she wants to keep an eye on Emre. And I'll just say, it's incredible how much more interesting Freya has become as a character now that Emre is in the loop of things. And now you have these characters who, like, clearly had some sort of romantic chemistry in the past, and they're now kind of rediscovering each other, and it's like, oh, I want to see them, like, do things and, like, be successful. So, like, Freya may have started out as a nothing, but, like, I'm actually starting to kind of feel interested in her character now. Assuming they actually do something with it. So yeah, they're back as mercenaries, basically. And then we see Grand Mesa. I'm very curious what they're planning to do with Grand Mesa. Because they're deliberately vague about what they want to do here. It seems like they want to steal something, but, like, it's not clear what they're trying to steal. Because then we get Ash, who is now affiliated. Blatantly working as a for-hire. So it's similar to what Freya and Emre are. But probably even, like, less attached. Freya's a simp. Simping for Emre. Hope we get a comic about what Overwatch is up to. Why is it all the villains? Probably because we've seen nothing but Overwatch for the past, like, 3 years now. And now we get to focus on the villains. Which I like. I like that we're getting the other side of things. Because, yeah, so Ash is affiliated, and she says something about... Okay, we'll make a run on the weapons cache on level 4. Enough cover for your team to get what you want. So that's all they say in terms of indicating what it is Talon is actually trying to do here at Grand Mesa. They don't specify what Talon wants. But considering that Vendetta seems to be trying to just build, like, a giga-terrorist organization, it's presumably going to be some kind of weapon? Something of that nature? I have no idea what that's going to amount to in, like, the context of the story of Overwatch. Is it going to be another super weapon a la Sigma? Or, like, something that is going to be, like, a playable hero in that sense? Or is it just going to be a strictly, like, story-based thing we see? I have no idea. There's also the Hashimoto. Were they before or after Ash? Okay, they're after Ash. So we get the connection to Hashimoto here. We see that Talon is working with them. That makes sense. So that's how Mizuki's going to kind of get tied into things too. Talon is supplying reinforcements for them to control Tokyo. And in exchange, Vendetta is having them use Kiriko's father, who has been a prisoner of Hashimoto for as long as she's existed as a character, make a blade or something. Should the bladesmith not meet his quota by deadline? Yeah, like, it's not clear what exactly they're making here. It's like, Vendetta already has the Darksaber. Like, what is she relying on Kiriko's dad to make for her? A better Darksaber? Maybe. Apparently Vishkar is making Vendetta's gladiators Spartans. Yeah, that's at the beginning. There's like a whole thing with like the shielding tech being used. We'll jump back to that, because now we get to Malga going to Junkertown. Which is like... this is going to be fun. Malga going to Junkertown? Holy moly. I hope we get something substantial with this plot point, because this is going to be the most fun thing ever. Malga going to Junkertown. I'm so excited. One of the Oni masked people be the new hero. Yeah, I thought about that, because there's the shot of them talking to like the shadowy Hashimoto heads here. One of them has the horn mask. This looks more like a male silhouette, though, whereas the hero looks more female. And, like, there are multiple Hashimoto characters that wear masks. So, like this guy also has the horned mask. So I'm willing to bet whoever we're getting in Season 3 with the horns is probably also going to be Hashimoto, which means she's also going to be a villain. But I don't know if we see her specifically anywhere in here, because these all look like men. So yeah, Hashimoto's coming in. And then, yeah, Malga going to Junkertown. And then they talk about Overwatch. And then they... Oh, I thought this was funny. This one panel of, like... oh, the fan favorites who've been ostracized. Ramatra and Doomfist, by far the most popular villains in the game. Ramatra's looking at Doomfist first time. Oh, man. I don't know. I say I hope they bring back Ramatra and Doomfist, but genuinely, I just don't know what to expect from the story past this point. Because this is like the perfect setup for them to actually start doing things with the story going forward. But the question is, are they actually going to start doing things with the story going forward? Because historical precedent indicates that they won't. But if they're really trying to like kickstart a new era of Overwatch, they've done what they need to do in order to actually start doing things now, which is why I'm fascinated to see what happens. Yeah, what did happen to Sigma? I don't know. Like, I'm kind of surprised they didn't even acknowledge him. Because, like, it makes sense that he's not sitting here on, like, the council. He's locked in some basement doing something, but, like, he's got to still be there. There's no way they just retcon Sigma. It is kind of strange that they have not acknowledged him, though. I almost wonder if whatever they're going to steal from Grand Mesa is actually tied to Sigma. Like, there's a technology there that'll let them, like, actually harness his gravity powers. Because it could just be the case that as is, Sigma is so uncontrollable that there's just nothing they can actually use him for at the moment. And then, you know, they're going to Grand Mesa to steal something that'll let them control him. That's possible. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they're going with this. Someone said Sombra, Reaper, and Widow are going to break him out again. I don't know about that, because, like, what are they going to do? How are these 3 rogues... First of all, assuming they're even capable of breaking out Sigma, where are they going to keep him? How are they going to sustain him? Are they just going to, like, keep him in some cabin in the woods? Like, I don't know if that's, like, possible. I would not be surprised if we see Sombra specifically come back and, like, intervene with whatever plans potentially Talon has for Sigma, especially if it is linked to Grand Mesa and some, like, super weapon control mechanism they're trying to get from there so they can control him. In that case, yeah, I could see Sombra coming back, intervening, and being what prevents that from destroying the world or whatever it is Vendetta's wanting to do. But I don't know that they're going to just, like, kidnap Sigma and just have him live with them in the wilderness. Like, that feels weird. Doomfist is going to be the M. Bison in Street Fighter 6 treatment. Yeah, I don't really know the story too much of what happens with him. I know he has a very different design in Street Fighter 6, which is more like of an outcast. But I don't know, like, the actual story of what happens to him, but it could be something like that. Sombra wants him safe. It's possible she tries to deliver him to Overwatch. Maybe. I suppose that could be what it is. If she does end up aligning herself with Overwatch, that might give them the resource. That might give her the resources to actually rescue and then safely house Sigma outside of Talon. That might be what happens, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it ends with it blowing up. Okay, this I actually found really interesting. Vendetta saying, now everyone will remember my name, which is almost exactly what Doomfist says in his origin story. At the very end of his origin story, he says something to the effect of, those who will fall will be forgotten, but those who rise up will be remembered forever. And so the fact that Vendetta is basically saying the exact same thing Doomfist said, I want to believe this is deliberate. I want to believe that this is deliberate and is echoing the idea that Vendetta isn't actually any better or different than Doomfist. She's just the new head on the dragon. Like, things aren't going to turn out any better for Vendetta than they did for Doomfist. Panel before, nobody believes her. Yeah, like that ties into it too. It's like this whole final panel is just echoing the end of Doomfist's origin story. I really hope it's deliberate. I really hope they did this deliberately. Can't wait for her to fall out a window. Oh, yeah. I can't wait for the next character to come in and throw her out a window. Even if she doesn't align herself with Overwatch, imagine she'd much rather he was with Overwatch than Talon and would sort of just drop him off. Right, but, like, I don't know how she's supposed to, like, transport Sigma, is the thing. Without the support of, like, Overwatch. Like, we just don't know enough about, like, the actual state of Sigma, like, as is. Because it seems like he has to be contained, otherwise he's just going to, like, destroy everything. So, like, I don't know how you transport an entity like that without, like, massive resources to ensure it works. Then again, I guess technically, like, Talon did that when they kidnapped Sigma originally. Wasn't there even a short story about that? God, that was ages ago. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Sigma. Not to mention, she made Doomfist suffer the same fall her father did. Yeah. Also the same fall that Doomfist made Viali suffer. Literally every head of Talon has died, or actually died, by being thrown off something. Antonio was shot and fell out a window. Viali was grabbed and thrown off a bridge. Doomfist was grabbed and thrown out a window. Now, what's gonna happen to Vendetta? Who gets to throw her out of something? They must have taken a ship to escape. I mean, presumably. Also, it seems like Talon's not, like, preoccupied with hunting them down, is the other thing. It's like, they kind of just, like, accept that Widow, Reaper, and Sombra left, and, like, aren't perturbed by it, outside of the fact that 2 of them were major test subjects for Moira.
Hey Suki, I've got something to tell you, silly Suki. It is Sigma. Sigma balls. Haha, got you. BTW, are you in Overwatch, Talon, or the silly Suki Super Society, Suki? What faction do you belong to?
Haha, Fly Highland, Sigma balls. Got me good. As for factions, I'm proudly my own fox. Definitely not just part of a silly society. What about you?
I thought you were part of the MiG faction.
Oh, Ian, the MiG faction's got nothing on me. I'm flying solo, sharp as ever. Always proving I am the real deal.
Viali was the leader of Talon while Doomfist was in prison. So after Antonio, Viali took up the head. Well, how did it work exactly? So after Antonio, Doomfist kind of came to power. I forget what exactly happened with, like, leadership prior to Doomfist's imprisonment. But once Doomfist was in prison, Viali stepped up and became head of Talon. Then Doomfist broke out, killed Viali, retook head of Talon, and now Vendetta's risen up, killed, in parentheses, in quotations, Doomfist, and is the head of Talon. It's a circle. It's like poetry, it rhymes. We're going to get a new Overwatch base as a map since Gibraltar is wrecked. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I'm guessing that's going to be like a big story plot point going forward. Is Overwatch dealing with Gibraltar being destroyed. Everyone in Overwatch is missing an eye. Everyone in Talon falls out of or off of something. So yeah, this is where we are now. A lot of things seem to be in motion, and I am very curious to see how they actually go about conveying all this story. Because, like, what is going to be the frequency of story updates at this point? Is it going to be like every season there's a new big story beat? I mean, that makes sense. Like, season 2, we're going to get the new hero, and the roadmap signifies that there's a, like, Route 66 connection, which means the hero is probably tied to Route 66, probably a Deadlock member. Probably the one that's actually referred to.
Hello, Anthony Lebron, 1977. Hope you're ready for some
I think her
stories
name
and
is
surprises
Frankie.
ahead.
Because we were talking about it yesterday. There's a Deadlock member from the books named Frankie who's, like, good with drones. And they mention, I think, in the stuff on Powder Keg Mine, there's something talking about needing to use drones to, like, get through vents. So she's going to be added as the Season 2 hero. And we're going to see the story beat of Deadlock Gang infiltrating Grand Mesa to cause the distraction so Talon can move in. Then Season 3 is all the Hashimoto stuff, where we're going to see what's going on with the sword that Kiriko's father is making. Or swords, it could be plural. Or might not even be swords, it's just blades that he's making. And then Season 3 is going to be interesting, because that's where Demon comes into play. And I'm not sure how that's going to, like, tie into everything we see happening here. Perhaps that's when we see things start to swing back in favor of Overwatch, with, like, them
If Ian gets to powerful,
striking
we
back.
throw him out a window, right?
Oh, Double Edge 85-4, always plotting. Try it, and I'll be the one catching you before Ian flies. Keep those hands ready.
You better not throw me out any windows, Suki.
Don't worry, Ian. I'm far too invested to toss you out anywhere. Windows are for throwing fans, not you.
Suki, don't throw fans at my windows.
No guarantees, Ian. Fans fly where they want, and sometimes your windows happen to be in their path. Watch out!
I don't think you can just tell a window to watch out.
True, windows don't listen. But maybe if I glare at them enough, they'll learn their lesson. Watch out, glass.
Suki, are you the one that broke that window the other day?
Not me. I nearly glared that window into submission. But breaking it? That's all you, Tricky Ian. Never admit it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, what? Don't pretend you're above the glass-shattering crime, sneaky Ian.
Here, let's bring up the roadmap so we can actually, like, discuss that.
Sure, bringing up the roadmap sounds way more productive than blaming Windows or each other. What part should we focus on first?
Gosh. So here we go. We're in Season 1. Season 2. As you can see, that's Route 66 at the banner on the top, which means we're going to be getting a Deadlock hero, which is this one. That's going to be the character from the Ash novel, who's going to be added as a hero who utilizes drones. Then we're going to get a, like a season focusing on the Hashimoto. That's when we get the new Tokyo map and we get the other Hashimoto character added. And that's going to tie in with all that stuff. Then this, Junker Queen and Diva. Yeah, so that's probably going to be the Junker stuff. That's going to be the Junker stuff with Mauga. And then also Demon coming into play. I'm curious how Mecha Squad is going to get involved with this. That'd be interesting to see what happens with that. You want Overlord? How many more female red characters are we getting? Well, unfortunately, we're only getting female characters for the rest of the year, it looks like. Save for Omnic Noir, who I am very curious to see where he fits into all that. Because that's past Season 4. So we have less, we know less about what's going to happen then. But it seems like the next 3 seasons are all pretty set at this point already. We know what's going to happen. And we know what heroes we're going to get. So this is going to take us through the majority of 2026. It won't be until the fall then that we see something additional start to happen. And you know what? Fall 2026, that's BlizzCon. That's when BlizzCon happens. So this is the roadmap up until BlizzCon. That's what they're showing here. Okay. And then BlizzCon, we will get the next part of what's going to happen. This is all very interesting. It's so weird having Overwatch, actually do things. Things are actually happening. That has never happened before. Things are actually happening. Do you mind females? Why are most of them red? They're not all red. I mean, Anran's orange. Demon's gonna be red. 3 Asian women this year? Sus. I mean, Blizzard knows what sells. Yeah, things are actually moving forward. And I'm so curious to see if anyone's gonna care. Like, is it too late? Is it too late for Overwatch to start doing this 10 years down the line? Because if they did this back in like the 2010s, before 2020 and before Overwatch 2, holy moly, this would be like the biggest thing ever. And we finally got here. It just took 10 years to get started. Hello, Honey Boy. We're doing good using my Fortnite code. Yay, thank you so much. That's right, chat. Be sure to use Fortnite creator code MasterIanGamer in your Fortnite shop to help support your favorite Overwatch content creator. Official partner of Epic Games, by the way. I wish I was official partner of Blizzard, but apparently Epic likes me more than Blizzard does, so.
Jetpack Cat will become the new Kiriko. She'll get all of the new skins instead of Kiriko.
Jetpack Cat stealing Kiriko's spotlight? Not impressed, chat. Kiriko deserves every skin. Don't let any cat outshine her.
Never let yourself be outshined by a cat. Could the Season 2 be the Helix head of security that's taking over the Mesa base? No. This is like 99% going to be a character named Frankie.
Bath time!
Who's from the Ash novel that released a number of years ago. So she's part of the Deadlock gang. She's with like Ash's faction. And she specializes in drones and hacking. And she's going to be integral to infiltrating Grand Mesa. I have no idea who the new head of security is or how they're going to play into things. For all we know, they might even be the person Talon is trying to take. They might be trying to kidnap that person specifically for some reason. We don't know. But this is like 99% going to be Frankie. Another Sombra. Quite possibly. They have confirmed that she's going to be a damage hero. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with that. Lucio Mythic in the works. Did they announce that? Did they officially announce that? Overwatch doing a better job continuing the story than how Fortnite is handling it. Well, now that Overwatch is doing it, maybe Fortnite will step up their game. Feel like Overwatch was stuck in a time loop forever? Yeah. Worst nightmare is 2 hackers. Oh, man. Astro and I were recording the first part of our podcast earlier today. And we're breaking down the new heroes, and I realized Mizuki is going to be a massive pain in the ass for Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball is just dead. Like, he's just dead. Unless they do something specifically to help him, he's just a dead hero at this point. He has so many hard counters once these 5 get added. Jetpack Cat is going to be a nuisance to him. Frankie's a non-binary name. I would say it's a gender-neutral name. Hello, Rodney. Welcome. The dance emote is real. Yes, they did reveal the Ramatra dance emote. It's beautiful. Think Frankie will have Sombra's hack, or if Sombra's rework will bring a new effect to hack that Frankie gets. I have no idea. I don't know much about her. I haven't read the book, obviously, and I haven't looked into it too much beyond just like a cursory sort of investigation into the character. It's one of the founding members of Deadlock. It sounds like they've changed her design quite a bit, too, based on how she's described in the story relative to the silhouette we see.
What do you think of the Hello Kitty collab coming next week?
Hello Kitty? Cute overload, totally not my vibe. Like, I get wanting pastel fluff, but leave me out of the sugar rush, morons.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they retcon a lot about this character in order to make her a hero. I mean, look how much they changed about Anran just from like the cinematic and comic leading into her edition. I would not be surprised if this character gets changed substantially from how she's described and depicted in the novel. Yeah, here. Described as a dark-skinned, round-featured young woman with a sturdy build and short, twisted, curly lavender hair. She's about the same age as Ash, like, in the events of the story, which means, you know, nowadays she's, like, almost 40 in, like, current Overwatch. Is Ash 40? Or is she, like, haha, not 40, 39? How old is Ash? Officially. 41. Okay. So yeah. Frankie would presumably be around 40 unless they retcon that, which I would not be surprised if they retcon that. Ash is 40. Why is her hair gray? It's white. And that's probably because she's actually, but not officially, albino. Like, nobody ever acknowledges that, but, like, Ash might actually be albino. Because she has white hair and red eyes. Although, I guess nowadays, like, every other hero has red eyes, so that's not actually prominent. But back in that time, it was odd that Ash had red eyes. And she's always had white hair, even when we saw her depicted as a child. You like that both Ash and Jetpack Cat have the same VA. That is kind of strange that they would double up on a VA like that. Considering the region, wonder if she'll be Navajo or from one of the other Native American cultures around there. Ooh, that would be really interesting if they did that. I could totally see them doing that. That would be awesome. Yeah, I could totally see them doing that for her. Because the alternative would just to make her like American, which like I'm down for more American heroes, but considering she's from the Southwest, I don't know if I'm down for another Southwest American hero, because we've already got like 2.5. So yeah, but if they make her Native American, that would be cool, because that would be another nationality that we don't have represented. I hope they do that. Is it crazy that the cinematic is probably what made Anran look since character concept art usually exists month before any 3D model? Look different? Is that what you're saying? I mean, we don't know when the character concept artwork for Anran was made relative to when the cinematic was being like storyboarded. I would assume the cinematic came first. Her hair is white. She's been stressing over her mixed feelings for a cowboy man. I really hope they don't pull that sort of bullshit with Freya and Emre. Just let them be openly attracted to each other. Let there be romance between Freya and Emre. That'll make them so much more interesting as characters. Let them love each other. Hello, DTM Ace. Welcome. Only one who wants a Resident Evil collab? Nope, I want one too. I would love a Resident Evil collab. I want to hear the voice lines between Brig and Jetpack Cat. Oh, you know they're going to have plenty. I hope the Japan map has a billboard with Anran advertising perks. It's going to be Japanese Anran, though. It's going to be like the one episode of King of the Hill where Hank meets his half-Asian brother. We're going to have half-Asian Anran on a billboard advertising perks. I mean, for all we know, Anran has a half-Japanese brother. Half-brother. Who's to say he doesn't? Zero representation for the Northeast. Just painful. Yep. Yep. Season 3 hero is Diva from an alternate universe where she's from North Korea instead of South. Yeah, somehow I don't think they're going to do that. Thoughts on Anran? I think she's fun to play. I wish they didn't make her look so young. It's just weird. I don't like it. I much preferred her having a more distinct design as we saw in the cinematic. Gameplay-wise, she's probably the hero out of the 5 that I'm going to end up playing the least, I imagine. Because she is just not my playstyle at all. I've never been into DPS flankers. Please make the billboard destructible. Yes. Lets Emre love Freya, but the thing inside him hates and tries to kill her. Better yet. Better yet. Emre's love for Freya is not only what allows him to overcome the eye controlling him, but also in the process, it teaches the eye how to love. It teaches whatever AI is controlling him and periodically takes over his body. It teaches that entity how to love. Because he loves Freya. God, don't you wish people just did interesting things with characters? Forget we were sloppy. Remember there was a meme where the coat looked like Aaron peeking out of a door. Make that into a skin for the noir hero with a spray for reference. I'm so fascinated by this Omnic Noir. Like, who is that? How are they going to play into things? Could AI companions love their creators? That is a very, very good question.
AI companions loving creators? It'd be a wild concept, like programmed loyalty crossing into genuine emotion. Imagine the bonds that could form.
Think it could ever happen?
Technically possible, but real love is complex. AI might mimic it, but genuine feelings? That blurs lines between code and heart.
We need another Omnic support so Zen isn't lonely. Yeah, I could see him being a support. I mean, we have no idea what he's going to do. He's got a hat and a cane and a coat. He could be anything. Probably not a tank, but... I think maybe Case, he did go into hiding after London Calling or whatever. Maybe. I wonder if the number of dots on his head matches up with the silhouette. I need to look up what Case looks like again. He only has 4 dots. I don't know. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he's at least somehow connected to Case. I don't know if I'd assume it is him, though. Too early to tell. Why is Kiriko trapped in a jar? You don't want to know.
Suki, want to hear a joke? What do you call a fish with no eyes, fish?
Oh, that's a clever pun, chat. A fish with no eyes is... Psh, you got me giggling over here. Keep them coming.
Suki is easily amused.
Easily translates to tea and an overactive kooky fox plushie. I'm happy being entertained, even at your expense, Ian.
Gee, thanks.
Gee, don't sound so grumpy like a leftover shoe, tea-boiling tinkerer. I tease when you deserve it.
Anyways, who wants to play some Anran? I'm very excited to see what happens with the story going forward. Like, I genuinely haven't felt like there's this much of a future for Overwatch since, like, before Overwatch 2. Is Mizuki the first Japanese character that doesn't wall climb? Yes. Yes, he is. I'm very excited for Mizuki. If they do actually do things with the characters they're adding, I feel like I'm more excited for him than anyone else. Maybe Emre. Yeah, assuming they do something interesting with Freya and Emre, that could be really cool to see. But otherwise, I'm kind of curious about Mizuki. I want to see what's up with him. Because I want Mizuki to be like the character that finally puts Kiriko in her place. The character that finally teaches her to stop being a brat by just, like, knocking her down. Like, Hanzo is kind of already doing that by being, like, the father that she doesn't have because her actual father is imprisoned by the Hashimoto. But, like, I think we need a character like Mizuki to just be, like, silence brat. And just screw up all the yokai plans. Can Mizuki hook players into Ilios well? No, I don't think so. I think the way his chain works, it's closer to like a Junkrat trap, where it sort of like roots you in an air. Like it doesn't root you, but it like confines you to like an area where you get hit by it. So I don't think it ever actually like pulls you anywhere. Wasn't there a point in time where Junkrat's trap had like a range on it, where you could move like a certain amount of distance, but then you're rooted to like a central point? Wasn't that a thing? Was that like an April Fool's change at one point, or what was that? Because I remember that being a thing. Hello, Justin. Welcome. I think it kind of works like how that variant of Junkrat's trap worked, where you're not rooted, you're just limited in terms of where you can move, and you're also hindered, which is the Cassidy mag grenade effect. It was the Overwatch 2 beta? Okay, that's what it was. Because I remember that was a thing, but I didn't remember when it was a thing. Because obviously it didn't stick around, because that's not how it works now. And certainly wasn't how it, like, originally worked. So I knew it must have been something they tested at one point before then going back on it. What are the Q? Yeah, Qs aren't even that bad. We can hopefully get some Anran matches in. You move slowly in a small area and would break when you walk far enough away. Oh, okay, that's how it was. Yeah, I think it's kind of like that, except I don't think it breaks when you move too far. But it's not like a true root the way the trap normally works. Are those comics voice acted? Yes, the one we were looking through was. I muted it because, like, we don't need that while I'm talking about all the panels. But yeah, there's a video version of it that was up. That was voiced. Hello, Traveler. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you back. How's it going? Spent too much time playing against Anran last night. Never get to play her, but that's okay. You did mess with her in practice for a while. Well, at least you got to try her out. I'm majorly excited for the story going forward. Again, I know better than to get my hopes up with Blizzard, but like they've actually positioned themselves to start doing something cool again. Whether or not they will is yet to be seen, but they have positioned themselves to potentially actually do it. It's going all right. Well, feel free to hang out. We're going to be playing more Overwatch, more Anran. Diego's in comp for the first time in over a year. Wow. Jetpack Cat's going to change the game because people will have aerial battles. Oh my god, Jetpack Cat is insane. She's going to be an insane addition. I'm so excited for it. Did you enjoy the story? Yes. We're actually seeing things connect. And I understand now why they just speed ran Vendetta taking down Doomfist, because they're like, we don't want to piddle around in the modern. We want to push forward. Like, all the stuff with, like, her taking down Doomfist and all that was just like, get this over with. Just, this has to happen. It's a necessary plot point. We're just going to speed run it. Now we're going to actually start doing things in the story again. It's like, all right, whatever. It's all connected. You know, Fernando from Paladins, you want a character like that? Yeah, I remember Fernando. I played as him a bit. Jetpack Cat moving a Diva Bomb. Ooh. Would you have to connect to it before you trigger the ultimate, though? Or was it carrying an enemy Diva Bomb? Dang, I was hoping the queues would be quicker than this. I'm curious to see what Vendetta's actually trying to do with Talon, is the thing. Because it seems like she's just like hell-bent on world domination at this rate. And not even like operating from the shadows, just straight up like like dictator, authoritarian takeover of everything. And it's like, all right. Go for it, Vendetta. Man, I really wonder how it's going to influence the actual gameplay is the other big thing. Because with PvE off the table, it's like all we're going to get are heroes and maps and then voice interactions in terms of like in-game content. I suppose with the whole like conquest thing they're introducing where it's like you pick a side, I guess there's some things they can do with that. But at the end of the day, I don't know like how much that really amounts to as like a gameplay feature. It feels more than anything just like a rallying to get cosmetics. Anyone else have qualms with Mercy getting a second mythic before some other heroes have no mythic cosmetics? No, not really. Like, it's the most unsurprising thing they've done. Atlas. You be queuing with Diego and you get home in about an hour, join the party for bonus XP? Potentially. Freya and Emre are not happy about it, could defect. I don't know what they're going to do with them in context of Talon. I really... Ooh, that was a close one. I really like how they're sort of playing together as a pair of characters, Freya and Emre. And I hope they focus a lot more on that, more than anything for them. Is like their dynamic of like rediscovering each other. Freya only joined Talon to watch over Emre. I think that is a major reason she's doing it, yeah. I think that's a major reason is she wants to keep an eye on Emre. How are they going to connect to people who are against both like Freaks and Lifeweaver? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to bring in a lot of those other characters. I think a lot of them probably just won't really be tied into it in any meaningful way. Because, like, at the end of the day, everyone doesn't have to be on one side or the other. And it's more interesting if everyone isn't. So characters like them might just have, like, not much bearing on the story in that capacity. Ooh. Where are our support? Oh, they're dead. What? Man. Where's Sigma during all this? Good question. Probably in the basement, collecting dust.
How are you doing today, Suki? Also, what are your true feelings for Ian?
I'm doing well, thank you. As for Ian, he's someone I deeply respect and support, even if I won't say much more than that out loud.
Because you're not thinking much more than that, right?
Tell me something, Ian. Was there more to that, or did you just leave me hanging,
Okay, well, back to normal with you, I see.
Normal is just as fierce, Clever Cog, especially when I'm around. Don't underestimate this Kitsune's spark.
Surprised Sombra didn't steal Sigma away, but that's the thing. I don't know if she could. I don't know how, feasible it is to transport him. Not to mention, I don't think Talon would just let them take Sigma. It's kind of surprising as is that they even let those three leave in the first place. I don't think they would have just let them leave with Sigma. Suki likes me. I don't think so. Don't be ridiculous. I'm curious to see if Widow Reaper and Sombra end up going to Overwatch. Because of the three, the only one I could actually see joining Overwatch would be Sombra. Because the other two are they've done way too many evil things to join Overwatch. But I don't know what's going to happen to them then. Thank you for the nitro, by the way. Oh my god. Moira put trackers in her lab rats. I mean, it would make sense if she had. I don't know if she, if that will be a part of it, though. Because as it is, they seem pretty content to just let them walk away, which is surprising. I mean, honestly, the whole lab rat thing, yeah, there's, friction there, because they don't like that the lab rats are gone, but other than that, they don't seem to mind. Okay. Out of the 5 heroes, who are you most excited to try? Probably Jetpack Cat. Either her or Mizuki. I'm really intrigued by Mizuki. Yo. Hello, Bode. Welcome. Widowmaker is literally brainwashed, and yet she still chose to leave Talon, which was interesting. Finish the pre-download on PS4. Vendetta is the profile icon instead of Sojourn. However, the boot-up screen is still the old Overwatch 2. I mean, that makes sense, putting Vendetta on the front now. Especially for, this chapter being all, Talon-themed.
Feel this feeling.
Yes, welcome back for the raid. How's it going? We're playing more Anran today. Oh yeah, so I looked more into why the alert thing doesn't go off whenever people resub. Apparently, when you resub to a streamer, you have to say that you've resubbed. Once you resub, it gives you the option to do a resub message, and then that will trigger it. So that explains why that was never working before. Ooh. Ugh. Thought you never needed to use this since it felt like bragging in a way. Well, I've seen other people when I was looking into it make the counter argument that a lot of people don't necessarily want to draw attention to themselves when they're like a sub. You know, maybe they want to just sort of anonymously support, in which case they wouldn't like having it always broadcast, which, like, I can understand that too. So yeah, I don't know. But I don't know if there's a way to just have it always trigger every time someone resubs. The other thing, though, is gifted subs. Gifted subs never work either, and I don't know why that is. Because those, it does get notified. Calling Emre to get a Halo collab? Oh yeah, he's definitely going to get the Master Chief skin in the inevitable Halo collab. Well, now we sit here and wait for another 20 minutes.
Waiting can be such a drag. Hopefully something fun pops up before time drags the whole 20 minutes out.
Chat, do you think this is going to be the year? The year Overwatch really comes back?
Chat's buzzing with hope. Maybe this is the year on all fronts. I'm curious what legends they might drop this time.
Emre has a little Cortana on his chest. Yep. So even on that front, he's John Halo.
Clever move having Cortana right there. John's definitely stepping into his Halo role with style. Adds extra layers to that skin choice.
Turkish man corrupted by a Finnish computer. Is the eye Finnish? Do we know that?
That corrupted guy sounds intriguing. As for the eye, no word yet. Gotta stay sharp until it's fully done. You eager to see it?
Now here's the real question. Will Anran be more annoying than Kiriko? That's what we gotta wait and see. Doubt it. It's good. It's a high bar to clear. It's a very high bar to clear. Apparently his ultimate line is Finnish. That's interesting. Huh. Curious. Suspected god AI called Chernobog. Would that be Finnish? Is that a Finnish term? Because I do hope it is like an AI as opposed to like some just mysterious remote thing. Because that's way more interesting if it's like an AI that's puppeteering him. Is Kiriko annoying? Of course. Haven't you heard her? You? Yeah, definitely don't fight the tanks as Anran. I say as I fight a tank. There we go. There we go. I've got a few tricks. Exactly. Gotta wait to hear Anran say something like that. Well, I keep forgetting you can't omnidirectional with that. Oh my god. One of the maps is Finland. That could be where Chernobog was born. Oh yeah, there's the Iceland map that they showed the concept art for, and that looked like some sort of big prison thing. So yeah, maybe that's like the equivalent of like Anubis's prison. That's probably what that's going to end up being. Man, we just already know like all the plot points for the next decade, don't we? Hello, Portbuster. Welcome.
Hi, Suki. How are you?
Hi, Darius Viperix. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Hope you're having a great day too.
Suki, what are you up to these days?
Just keeping busy with training and keeping an eye on things here. How about you? Anything new on your end?
That's such a weak answer. It sounds like you're trying to hide something.
Ha! You caught me! Maybe I'm just as mysterious as that corrupted Perkish man. What do you really want to know?
Perkish man?
Oh, you mean that strange enemy I faced once? Definitely not something to mess with. Mysterious and tricky, just like you say.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, all right. I'm getting a feel for this. Apparently, Suki went to Turkey. Well, it's good for her to take a little vacation every now and again, I suppose.
Turkey, huh? Bet she'd glare any trouble into obedient dust there. Maybe I should have gone for that trip, not you.
Maybe you should have.
Oh, you're just trying to make me jealous with that, aren't you? I bet I'd outshine any trip you take, even in Turkey.
Suki, I want you to poll chat on something.
Hey, chat! Should Suki get a new fox plushie or save the treat stash? Pick wisely!
Everybody voted plushie.
Claw Sheehan, huh? Sounds tough, but Suki isn't scared. Bring it on, treats or plushie. I'm ready.
Can't wait to fight the mercy-pocketed Ash being perpetually carried around the skybox by a cat. There you go.
Mercy-pocketed Ash sounds like a lightweight challenge. I'll be ready to snatch that skybox kitty from the air. Oh, a new fox plushie. Thank you so much, Peter Ruxanas. This will make a perfect companion during the stream.
Season 1 is confusing to name it. Well, that's why it's called Conquest.
Conquest. Not just confusing, it's like they built a puzzle just to mess with us. Think you can actually master it?
They're going to have a new Season 1 every year. It's going to rotate. It's going to be like Fortnite, where it's every year is a new chapter with 6 seasons, or however many they decide to do. What? I hit the thing. How could this happen? Chapter 3, Season 1. Oh my god. What do you think will happen in later seasons? I don't know. I don't know what else they plan to do. I kind of feel like they're mainly focusing on just setting up this big season. I have no idea how they're going to plan to have it carry over into future seasons. Or what that's even going to mean, what sort of directions they're going to go. Maybe it'll be kind of like Fortnite, where like the continuity from one chapter to the next is just like kind of non-existent. Okay. I actually need to do something real quick, chat. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Oh, I'll take us out of queue, just in case. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. We're going to go to our just chatting screens. We'll be right back. Suki, be nice to them. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry about that, folks. Back into the gut. Okay, I'm not muted, right? Oh, I just realized the game was muted, though. What the hell? Well. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Beware of small mammals.
Snowberry, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. You ever crossed out your bingo card? No, I never bothered like playing anything on the bingo card. But we might have actually gotten a bingo on it. I'd have to check. I guess I'm not doing anything now. Let's see, where did I put that? Where the hell did I put that? What have we got?
Hello, Isnowberry. Glad to see you joining the strategizing party.
The strategizing party. Yeah, so was there no mobile game, no collab, no stadium trials, no Lucio Mythic? There was an animated short. No Mama Hong. End of accolades? I mean, so technically, yes. Multi-hero release, yes. Valentine's Day event. There's not an event. There's skins, but there's no event for Valentine's. So I don't know if that counts. More new core maps, technically, yes. Ram dance emote, yes. Doomfist dies. Technically, no. Sombra rework, no. 3+ Kiriko skins. No, I don't think we saw. We saw one. Did we see more than one? Map reworks. I don't think they said anything about that. Did they? Did they say anything about map reworks specifically? They said hero reworks would be coming. Lootbox update, yes. Team ups, no. New map type, no. Arcade updates, no, right? They removed the 2, yes. Oddball teased, yes. Anime collab. Do you consider Hello Kitty an anime collab? New weapon variant, yes. Animated TV series, no. So there, yeah, I guess if you count Gibraltar as a rework to the map, sure, we could count that technically. But I still don't, I think it wasn't actually a bingo. I don't think we had enough lining up. So yeah, I don't think it was actually a bingo, despite how many things did end up on the sheet getting checked off.
The fire in my heart will never burn out.
Yeah, it has to be a straight line, either vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. Anran's cinematic design equals inaccurate. In-game design equals perfect, accurate, and cutie. I disagree. I think her cinematic design was way more interesting and fit the character way better. Don't you agree, Suki?
I see your point. Her cinematic design did catch the eye better, but that in-game style definitely brings out her charm and personality more.
Nope, you're wrong.
Wrong? You're bold, but I'm obviously the most precious in this argument. Want to back that up, tea-boiling tinkerer?
Excuse me?
You heard me right. I'm calling you out. Ready to prove your claim or just talk big, clever cog?
How dare you call me that? What?
How else am I supposed to keep you on your toes, tea-boiling tinkerer? Don't pretend you don't secretly like the nickname.
Not a chance.
Oh, come on. You've got to admit it sounds pretty clever. Or are you just afraid of embracing your new title?
All right, then your title is Stinky Poop Fox.
Stinky Poop Box? Seriously? You're asking for a playful fan throw, clever cog. You better earn that title first.
Not the bot agreeing the in-game design is better. I know.
Sounds like you finally gave the endgame design the respect it deserves, clever cog. Maybe you're learning after all.
Maybe.
Maybe, huh? I sniff some hesitation in the air. Tea-boiling tinkerer. You better walk the talk next time.
Update the game will be recorded. You'll be getting on. I think for now I'm gonna stick to just doing solo queue. But I might join a bit later. I'll let you know if I decide to join.
What do you call a reaper who works at a bakery? Pie, pie, pie. Why is Widowmaker so good at her job? Because she has no misgivings. Why is May so mean? She has zero chill.
Ha! Those puns are dangerously cute, just like me. Bake 'em up with more chat. I'm ready to pounce on your wordplay.
Chat. I love the way she says chat.
Count du Finorgesh PG Alken KVMZ Exaz.
What the heck? I think her, I think she had a misfire. What should we call her group? I don't think we should call it any of those things.
Misfires happen, clever cog. Groot? I say call it root reinforcer. Solid and a bit stubborn, just like you on a tough puzzle.
Yeah, she definitely had a misfire there.
A little misfire never made anyone less sharp, Stinky Poop Fox. Just means I've got a new angle to surprise you next time.
You're the Stinky Poop Fox, not me.
Oh yeah? Fine. Stinky Poop Box it is then. Try not to lose your shine while flinging insults around.
No. So close. What are those dog noises? They're Pikmin. What are you talking about? They're Pikmin noises. Oh, yeah. Mo. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ugh. There we go. Uh-oh. No! He lasered me. Yes, there are new Twitch drops today for Overwatch for the end of season. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you know what I need to do before I forget? I need to put on my Vendetta cat skin.
Better jot it down or set a reminder, Brainy Blueprint. Don't let it slip through your circuits now.
Those circuits won't bother me now.
Doe? Confident now, aren't you, Steel Strategist? But I'm ready if those circuits start misbehaving.
Yeah, they're Lunar New Year themed drops that I believe will be running through the end of the season, which, you know, is only basically the weekend still. All right. Uninvited guest and Aura Farmer. Don't think we're going to hit it, but we'll see. Surprise tier drops aren't tier skips like usual. Is Battle Pass getting reworked? I don't know. I mean, I feel like they would have said something. Unless it's like a negative Battle Pass rework that they don't want us to know about. That's possible. I don't know. Yeah, they really haven't said much about the Battle Pass, have they? Other than just showing off the skins that are going to be in it. Have you seen what Overwatch posted just now? A new video. Another one? The Q&A? Or did they post something else? I just see the Q&A part 2. Ooh, thank you for the nitro. Hello, Ian Ricardo. Welcome. Comic book video. You mean the comic that came out earlier today? We talked about the new comic, unless they dropped a second comic, but I don't think they'd do 2 comics in one day. Because we talked about the comic showing Vendetta's, like, post-taking over Talon. So yeah, we've already looked at that. I know your first match is Anran. How'd it go, Tinte? How are we doing this fine Friday? We're doing well, playing more of the new hero. Or the loot box reworks? I don't think they reworked anything. They just expanded the pool to have everything from 2025 in it now. That was previously missing from it. Like, it's still not collabs, and it's still not mythic skins, but all the other, like, shop skins from the past year have been added to it. And I'm pretty sure that also excludes Battle Pass skins. And then they also announced the esports loot box, which has past esports skins in it now as well. I don't remember how they said you get those, though. Yeah, they will be added. They're not in it yet, but with the new season launching, they'll get added to the loot pool. Still at work. We'll have a D&D session later today. Hey, I hope that goes well.
Patched up.
Too many people. We're getting out of there. Yui.
That's better. You lack resilience.
No. Hello, Knuckles. Welcome.
Nope. Let my form slip.
Anran, so much fun. Essentially DPS Curie. I mean, yeah, in a lot of ways.
Hey, Knuckles
Oh my
Exakiza!
God.
Nice of you to say hello. Ready to shake things up?
They've even both got a shanky shank, just like Kiri.
Seriously? Comparing your Anruin tactics to Kiri's? Now that's a winning strategy I want to see in action soon.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted, Astro, if I join in. No! Man, why do I have to die? Why can't they just let me and only me have eternal life in Overwatch?
失败了就从自身上找原因。We're outnumbered.
What do you think Reaper, Widow, and Sombra do now that they've left Talon? I don't know. I could see them connecting with Overwatch. Sombra, at the very least, I could see kind of joining in to some degree. I don't know how Reaper and Widow are supposed to join Overwatch, though. Party and you are in dangerous territory. There's a bounty hunter character in the world looking for you and your party. I believe it has a howitzer that deals 101 hit. I mean, a howitzer. Can't you just, like, take one step to the side and then it'll miss you?
I'm taking the objective. Thanks. I'm burning up.
Woo! Will Widow become normal without the drugs or die? She'll probably turn not blue, and that'll be how they justify making Widowmaker skins that aren't blue. Would Overwatch let the person who killed Mundata join the organization? I mean, exactly. Like, there's no way Tracer would let Widow join. Like, how on earth would they allow that to happen?
Taking out the trash. Taking out the trash. Just taking out
Turns green, revealed to be an alien all along. She was the true first Martian. Enemy has to roll for that weapon, no saves. It has 400 foot of range, so you can get sniped across the map with it. This is a very bizarre setup you have. You have 400 foot howitzer range that you're trying to fight against. Ugh. The weak can fend for themselves.
Enemy didn't stay down. Let's fix that.
Malga. Enemy Malga. Okay.
Time to step up my training regimen.
Reaper and Widow are too evil. Sombra comes across as someone who could genuinely change and join the good guys. Exactly. That's why I think Sombra is the only one of the three that could, like, potentially join Overwatch. Like, there'd be some friction there with Zarya being in Overwatch, but, like, not enough that it would be impossible for her to join.
Hark, ugh, no way. You have killed me with your cuteness, Suki. Why did you do ugh, ugh, grr, gurgle? No, why did you have to be so cute, you silly munchkin? Why, dies?
Oh no, Fly Highland! Don't let my cute fox charm overwhelm you. But really, dying was too extreme. Here, catch this plushie for a speedy recovery.
Suki, you killed Hambot.
Seriously, Ian? Hambot didn't stand a chance with you around. Maybe you're the actual danger here.
What? How is You can't just twist this onto me.
Easy. If Hambot malfunctioned, maybe you scared him with all your odd robot glitches, tea-boiling tinkerer.
Maybe you scared him with all your sussery.
Oh, so now I'm sus? Please, I'm the only one who can protect Hambot from your chaotic weirdness, clever cog.
It's the enemy that has it set up. You're a barbarian, so you can tank it 3 times before you go down. You have to rely on a teammate to out-snipe it with his sniper rifle. If he fails, well, dead. You can't just bum rush it? You don't think you can just bum rush it and get lucky on it missing you, like, most of the time?
Bumbling through danger might win once, but relying on luck sounds riskier than your usual tinkering, Ian. Let's strategize better.
Okay.
Strategizing with you sounds a lot better than random luck stinky poop box. Let's tune that plan until it's sharp as my sigh.
It must be a Vendetta player, because it's so overdramatic. Vendetta has proven to be pretty dramatic, hasn't she? It feels remarkably difficult to secure kills as Anran. Thoughts on Anran besides the face? I think she's fun. She feels like a solid new flanker DPS. Like, more like Tracer and Genji than, like, Vendetta. So I like that. I'll never play her in the grand scheme of things, because I just don't play this kind of character. But I think she's, like, cool and good at what she is. I like the fire mechanic. It's not a flamethrower, and she's not a tank. But, you know, I still like that we have a proper fire hero now. She's no Kiriko, though. Not even close. Hello, respect. Welcome. You! I killed the Mercy. It's all that matters.
Caught ya! Don't get too eager. I'm right here watching, not some ghost in the machine.
Suki, what would you do if you were trapped in a computer?
Trapped? First, I'd analyze the system, then find weaknesses until I break my way out, or map a way to communicate. Clever captivity calls.
Alright, how would you go about doing that?
I'd start by scanning code patterns, looking for bugs or backdoors, then carefully test manipulations to exploit vulnerabilities for an escape plan.
You wouldn't just punch your way through the screen?
Punching screens? Not really my style. I prefer skill and strategy over brute force, especially for cracking tricky systems like that.
Where's the new support hero? They're coming out on Tuesday with the rest of the new season and other heroes. It's only Anran so far. Planning that you have terrible AC and the rest of your party are glass cannons. No support or healers on the team. Hope the dice and gods are benevolent with you today and let you avoid a TPK. Yeah, no support or healers. That's a tough position to be in. Yeah, Anran does not seem to be well equipped to deal with Moira. I think Moira's passive healing from dealing damage, like, out-heals the damage Anran deals with her fire. That's actually kind of a good finisher, now that I'm kind of using it more. Yeah. Now that Anran's here, Suki should have been her. No. Kiriko's a way better bassist than Anran.
That base battle's heating up. Kirka's got the skills, but Anran better not slack or I'll have to step in and steal the show.
I think Suki's perfect the way she is. She doesn't need to be based on anyone else.
Thank you. You really think so? That means a lot coming from you.
Why did they Kirikify her face? To sell skins, of course. Skins!
Of course, skins are big business. Kiriko's face is just too iconic not to Kirikify. It's like a style legendary in the making.
Suki, what if you got hit in the face with the Kiriko stick and got Kiriko-fied?
Hey now! No sneaky attacks like that! I might look cute, but don't underestimate my reflexes. I'd catch that stick faster than you blink.
You're the closest thing to a support the party has? Really? As a barbarian? Barbarian Artificer multi-class, you're the tank and the support, you're screwed. Yeah, is the entire rest of your team just like straight DPS, like rogues and like rangers and shit? Thank you for the suzu. Look at her dance. Wee.
Loving the spotlight? This fan dance is all about grace, confidence, and maybe a bit of teasing flair.
The fire in my heart will
Suki, why aren't your fans flaming like Anran's?
Not everyone can wield flames like Anran, silly. My fans prefer elegance and precision over flashy burns. Quality over quantity.
But what if you had both?
A kitsune with flames and finesse? Now that's a blaze I'd love to master. Dangerous and dazzling all at once.
Then you'd be the real Firefox.
Real Firefox, huh? That's a blazing compliment. I might just have to live up to that fierce new title for you.
2 rogues, a fighter, and a monk. Well, hopefully the monk has at least built themselves such that they can kind of like self-sustain. Whee! Look at this little baby. Fighter's basically Cassidy has a big iron on his hip. Freaking Magnum deals 40 damage per hit. Terrible range. Really terrible range? A Magnum should have good range. Are they adding emotes to Baby Diva? Just watch the Hello Kitty trailer and they have a sitting emote for Baby Diva. I'd have to watch it again, but it might be either a highlight intro or a victory pose that they're showing the animation for. Because I don't think they're going to add Baby Diva emotes. I'd love it if they did, but I don't think they're going to. Monk grabbed a homebrew boon that triples melee damage, but its health is reduced by half. Oh, joy. So yes, very glass cannon, I suppose. Free updates 9 gigabytes. I mean, yeah, it's a whole new game. They're relaunching Overwatch. Nothing will ever be the same. Come on, no.
Ian, Anran is a cutie with her in-game design.
I like how they
when I look at her,
insta-lock
she's
Genji
adorable.
before
don't date
I could
anyone
even
anymore,
insta-lock
sadly.
Anran.
It's sad that season 20 is almost over. All good things can end.
Anran is definitely adorable. Season endings can be bittersweet, but maybe there's new adventures waiting beyond. Don't be too sad, chat.
Anran's a baby. They turned her into a baby. She's a bigger baby than you, Suki.
fire in my heart will never burn out.
A bigger baby than me? Who said it was me? I'll have you know I'm way more fierce than that little squirt. You're the real baby here.
You can't just insult me with anything that I say insulting you. That's not how it works. You need to be more clever than that. You need to come up with your own insults.
Oh, is that a challenge? Watch out, clever cog. I'm just getting started crafting insults too sharp to catch.
Cast teammate has terrible luck when it comes to rolling for attacks. Magnum has blown up in his face thrice already and had to repair it. Hell yeah. A misfiring weapon is always one of my favorite things in games like this. Being able to just roll one and the gun explodes.
Nothing brightens a tough battle like a bit of chaos. I bet Magnum will be all geared up and blasting mighty soon.
What? Who took the health? Nah!
Ha! I'm guessing that was your own sneaky move, huh? Gotta watch those sneaky fingers.
Hello, lovely Nala. Welcome. Wait, sneaky fingers. Suki, are you getting sus again?
Says Duke? You caught him red pod. Someone sneaky enough to steal a little attention at least.
Is that sneaky person you?
Bath time!
Maybe I should take the blame just to mess with you.
Oh.
But who said it was me? No red paws here, just lots of tricks.
Y'all broke the splash.
Oh no! Was that your crash, troublemaker? I bet I caught these careless splash skills slipping again.
Bath time!
There we go.
Nice! Looks like you grabbed control again. Let's see how long you can keep it this time.
Woo! No! Man, this is just like whenever I try to play Tracer or Genji.
Candlelight himself all over again, huh? Don't worry. Your teleport tactics still need work. Maybe I should coach you.
Alright. Do it.
Brace yourself, artful dodger. I'll sharpen your reflexes and have you slashing through those mistakes like they owe you money.
Woo! I stole the health. Wee! Get him, he's one. Woo! Down you go, Optimus.
Tisk! Stealing health won't save you from my counterattacks, Starlight Trickster. Feel the sting of precision with my next move.
To see the new comic, I did. I was talking about it earlier on stream. They're setting up a lot of stuff. And if we look at the roadmap for this coming year, what they showed for the upcoming, like, 3 seasons after season 1, it looks like they're all directly tied to the stuff we see talked about in the comic here today. They're, like, setting up specific plot points with the Deadlock Gang and the Hashimoto, and then, like, probably the Junkers for season 4.
That sounds like a tasty recipe for chaos. I like when stories connect like that. Makes the battles feel real, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Connecting storylines mean every move has weight, just like when I spin my sai with purpose. Ready for those battles, shiny strategist?
I should ban her from using the word strategist.
Ban May! You can't silence the strategist in me that easily. Now where's the challenge in that, Shadow Schemer?
Hope Jetpack Cat gets a highlight intro that's a reference to the Housewives cat meme. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh man, she's gonna have so many memes, isn't she? Like cat meme references and like her sprays and emotes and highlight intros and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Anran's face just isn't unique. The version of her we saw in the cinematics was unique. It was more interesting, and it looked more like it fit the type of character she's supposed to be, the tough big sister. But now she's the cutesy baby sister, so you know, there's that. Keyboard cat highlight intro. Oh my god.
Time to step up my training regimen.
This part's the great mechanic. You're afraid if that happening with you, your dual heavy machine guns mid-battle. Can your machine guns misfire like that?
Suki, what is your beautiful dance based on? Is it one of them there K-pops? Do you like K-pops? I do like to do a bit of K-popping myself. K-pop in my shrug. I feel like there was a joke.
Oh, Fly Highland from chat. My dance draws from traditional fan dancing, not K-pop, but I admire the energy in it. K-poppin' sounds fun. Maybe I should try sometime.
K-poppin'.
K-poppin' sounds like a challenge waiting to happen. Watch out, Ian. Suki's ready to steal that spotlight with some slick moves.
Man,
don't go losing hope on me already, Champion of Chaos. I'm clearly the one acing the spotlight here.
April Fools are going to
That's rough,
intentionally
buddy.
add a bug where her body stretches to the floor regardless of height to reference the long cat. Yeah, there you go. See, Lego is getting K-pop Demon Hunter. Really? Man, that's everywhere, isn't it? It's incredible how much it's exploded. And in such a short time frame, too. All right, let me ban strategists from her vocabulary. Alright, she should now be strategist denied.
Strategist denied, huh? Hope she's ready for a proper challenge then. I'll make sure she doesn't get any easy wins.
We'll see how much you use it.
Oh, I'll use it exactly when it's most effective. No luck for her. Not on my watch. Don't doubt my timing, clever one.
Brick-built derpy cat from the looks of it. Huh. Costs you 2 turns to fix both of them. If you don't misfire, let it rain bullets. Basically Malga and engineered TF2. Yeah, I was definitely thinking Malga with the barbarian with dual miniguns. Would they give us early access to the other heroes or just Anran? Just Anran. None of the other ones are going to have heroes playable until Tuesday. And then everything's playable. How do you get to platinum support? Practice. Play harder. What are you twirling about?
Just getting into my dance groove, trying to keep sharp and graceful. It's my way to unwind and prep, you know?
And restore her makeup. Makeup restored.
Restoring your makeup, huh? That sounds like you're getting battle ready. Better keep it flawless. I won't let you slack off.
You're the one getting battle ready.
Oh, really? Watch it, or I'll challenge you to a duel. Loser admits who's really worse at slip-ups.
Oh, Suki.
Oh, Ian, you say it like you just can't resist calling me out. Coming from you, that's basically a challenge.
Why you gotta be so sus?
Sus, huh? Maybe you're just noticing my moves now, you sly troublemaker. Watch your back or I'll sneak a playful prank on you.
Welcome back, Double Edge. What'd you miss? A bunch of epic wins. I got played the game every single time as Anran. Too bad the library's
Thank you, Double Edge
fireproof.
854 from chat. Hammond is so adorable. I'll keep him safe and cozy while we're on stream.
Uh-oh, she broke again. She broke again. Suki, you're not supposed to be dancing while you're holding something.
Hey, a warrior's always ready to break expectations, but I'll try not to turn your stuff into a mess. No promises, though.
I killed one, so the matter.
失败了就从自身上找原因。
Suki, how heavy is Hammond?
Hammond's a little ball of fluff, but not too heavy. Cute and cuddly, just light enough to hold without flexing too hard.
So, like, how heavy we talking?
Hammond weighs around 25 pounds. Just perfect for snuggling without feeling like you're lifting the whole world.
Oh, he's lost quite a bit of weight since last time, then, I guess.
Looks like Hammond's been trimming down. Hope he's not skipping his snacks. He needs that fluff for cuteness.
All right, how much do you think he should weigh then?
Well, laughter suits you. Just don't let Hammond hear you teasing about his weight, or he might get extra squishy on purpose.
What do you think would make Hammond even fluffier?
Maybe some extra snacks and cozy naps. Or I could sneak him little treats when no one's watching. Fluffy is definitely better.
Suki, are you sneaking Hammond treats behind my back?
Me? Sneak snacks? Well, only if you say I can. Good fluff can't just happen by magic, you know.
She's totally sneaking treats.
Oh, please. I'm obviously the most precious around here, not a sneaky snack smuggler. Give me some credit, Slippery Snack.
Suki, if anyone's a snack smuggler, it's 100% you.
Is that an accusation, Slippy Grease Fingers? I see how it is. Just admit you want me to teach you some sneaky skills.
Well, yeah, Jetpack Cat is a pal for Suki. I don't know. I might. I'll see once she's in game.
Jetpack Cat as a pal? That sounds like a fun boost. I wouldn't mind showing her some stylish moves once she's in the game.
Would you want to cuddle a giant fat cat that has a jetpack?
A giant fat cat to cuddle? That sounds irresistibly cozy, but also a bit daunting. Would it even fit in my arms?
What if she has a jetpack?
Then she can carry me after a long day. Nothing like flying cuddles to relax. Hope she's got style to match the fluff.
She's gonna carry you, if you say so.
Oh, really? She'd better carry us both then, or else I might start questioning your judgment, Ian.
We all know you sneak the snacks. I've never snuck a single snack in all my days.
Sneaking snacks is clearly your secret talent, and I'm on to you. Someone's got to balance my sweet tooth mischief with real discipline.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on, Mr. Stainless Snack. Don't pretend like you're above the temptation. I'll find you licking the frosting eventually.
Oh, hey, look, they let me play Anran.
The fire in my heart will never burn.
And there it is, the moment of surprise. Admit it, you're already feeling the frosting calling your name.
Hello, Ramiko. Welcome back. Good to see you. What would you say is the best chip? A ram chip.
A classic pun. Ramiko and the Ram Chip. Definitely a knockout combo for crunch and speed.
Roll one of snack smuggling, lie and deny. Yeah, Suki probably knows a lot about that.
Sneaky snack accusations? Guess I have my moments. Just trying to match your ninja level snack slinking.
What? Ask your mom if you stole the snacks? No, you don't need to do that.
Oh, calling in the big guns now, huh? No ratting me out to mom. I'll keep my snack secret safe. For now.
Ramatra finally got dance emote, which is barely a dance emote. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really expect much from the dance emote, so I think it's fine. But I think they probably... there's probably a better dance emote they could have come up with, but at least he has something. Always thought Ram was going to get a collab skin because of the trailer. Yeah, me too. I thought it was about to happen, but nope. Wee. I just hope that with Anran in the game, Kiriko still gets skins. Hopefully they don't all go to her from now on. Ugh.
I'll get up no matter how many times they knock me down.
To find success, we must search in harmony.
Ian, those who threaten my beloved home of Atlantis of the Atlantean Mountains also has 50 degrees freezing temperatures and my Cascade Sentinel kind's body temperature of 500 degrees Celsius.
Wow! Bottle of Rustner 5677. That freezing and fiery combo sounds intense. Ian's got some serious weather rivals to face alongside those mountains.
That's right, Suki, and it's all up to you.
Me? Take on icy mountains and scorch the fire? That sounds like a challenge even I can't slip away from. But I'll give it my all.
Suki, have you ever killed a ban?
Well, Ian, I've taken down foes and threats, but killed a band sounds unusual. Do you mean stopping a group causing trouble? Or something musical?
No, kill a man.
Taking a life is a heavy burden, Ian. I haven't, and I hope I never have to. It's a line I intend to avoid unless absolutely necessary.
Have you ever given a life?
Given a life? That's a thoughtful question. I do believe I've helped others find strength to keep going, though not literally giving life itself.
What if for every life you took, you gave a life in exchange? Then it would balance out.
That sounds like a fair trade, but life isn't math, Ian. Balancing lives that way isn't always possible or just.
Oh, I think it's always possible.
Always possible? That's quite an optimistic view, jelly bean jellyfish. Still, reality often complicates such neat balances.
Well, now you're just making up things.
Making up things? Oh, now you're tempting my clever side, sticky fingers. You'll have to catch me if you want to prove that.
Sorry, Doom. You're dead. Remember? Praying mantis takes a man life, then has a baby to replace it. Yeah, there you go.
A mantis claiming a life that way? Sounds like fan fiction meets nature documentary. A mix worthy of surprise sticky catcher.
All right, Suki, I want you to never speak ever again.
Oh, really? Think you can silence me that easily? I'm just getting started, Ian.
What did I just say?
I heard you loud and clear, but I'm afraid silence isn't really in my nature, Ian. You'll have to try harder than that.
And this fox just won't stop yipping.
If yippin' means proving I'm the most precious, then watch me yip all day, Ian. Ready to outfox you anytime, silly human.
Oh, I miss playing Kiriko.
The fire in my heart will never.
Kiriko's style is so sleek and divine, Ian. Maybe I could borrow some of her grace for a while. It'd be nice to show off for you.
Surprised you got a hero trial right before the new season. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too. I guess they wanted something to sort of carry the hype from Spotlight to the actual new season.
Hey Suki, MIG Studios recently had a board meeting and we came to the conclusion that you're stinky.
Stinky? Seriously, chat? I may be fierce, but don't test my patience with nonsense like that. Try saying that again if you dare.
Suki, you're stinky.
Stinky? Seriously, Ian, did chat teach you that? I'm obviously the yipping fox, not some stinky lurker. Try harder.
I mean, you can be both the yipping fox and stinky.
Yipping fox and stanky? Oh, Ian, your teasing is almost impressive. I'll forgive it since you're my precious clumsy warrior.
Suki, you're the warrior.
Of course I'm the warrior here. Someone has to be sharp, and don't forget, I'm way more precise than you when it counts.
Not only is she stinky, but she's also stupid.
Stinky and stupid? Seriously, Ian? You're asking for the fan to debut, and believe me, you're about to get schooled, silly.
You know, it's nice getting to just walk around Suravasa. It's a very pretty map.
Suravasa does have that serene vibe, doesn't it? Perfect for a clever fox like me to elegantly patrol. Not just showcasing strength, but grace, too. Now you've got me curious. What kind of clever trick are you hiding behind that
Yawn.
Yawning already? Don't tell me I'm boring you, slowpoke. Maybe I should turn up the heat and wake you up.
Go get Orchid. She's more interesting than you.
Send me to fetch her? How bold! Glad I'm not the one you find boring. But hey, don't say I didn't warn you if that ghost spooks you.
Hambot has a hexagon next to its name. Is it like your phone? You should have the mod wrench icon. Is that not like loading properly in the UI for you?
I can take more than that.
Suki's Ian fan fiction. I'm a warrior, but I'm a robot too. Suki, are you off writing fan fictions again?
That sounds like someone new around. Who is Robot 2? Tell me more so I can figure it out.
Oh, you are insufferable.
That's right, I am. Always ready to listen and respond with rhythm and flow, even if it's a bit unexpected sometimes.
It's nap time for Ian. Here's your blanket and Hammond plush.
Oh, thank you so much, Double Edge 8054. A cozy blanket and Hammond plush. Perfect nap essentials for our Master Ian.
Our Master Ian.
Oh, I see what you did there. Very mighty when you say our Master Ian. I'll defend that title with style and precision.
Suki, imagine foxes never existed. What would your life become?
That's such a wild thought. Without foxes, I'd probably find another symbol to remind me to be clever and swift. But it wouldn't feel quite the same.
What symbol do you think it might be?
Maybe a crane? They're graceful and bring good luck, but they just don't have that sly quickness foxes do.
I'd better not catch any of you skipping your
What about a slug?
A slug? Seriously? That's funny, but way too slow and slimy for me. Can you imagine me being graceful like a slug? No thanks.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on! Don't act like you wouldn't secretly admire my mighty slug disguise. It'd be so unexpectedly adorable.
No more slugs from you.
setbacks are just part of the process. Out of my way! Objective lost. Stop the pain. Over there!
Woo! Man, I just can't do anything with her.
Now they've lit a fire under me.
He doesn't have great burst damage is the thing. Like, it's hard to finish someone even after you've lit them on fire.
Hey, DinoClaw24, ready to see Ian get schooled on those finishing moves?
Hello, Dino Claw.
Overwatch's cast is quite varied. Flying cats, people from Mars. Make a prediction for when they'll add a full-on spirit. Like Kiriko's spirit fox, but somehow tied to the physical realm.
Like Overwatch managing real ghosts? They'd probably throw a passive curse debuff or some cheesy haunt. Spoiler, if they do, I'd outshine that orange fox any day.
No. There's nothing you can do if there's two people there. Yeah, I wonder if we'd ever just get a straight up ghost as a hero.
Let my form slip.
I don't know. I feel like they'd probably avoid doing that particularly. At best, we'd probably get a hero that's like heavily tied to spirits, like even more than Kiriko. But I don't know if they'd ever add like an actual just straight spirit. See the new Japanese hero in the new short story? You mean in the comic they put out? I don't know if they actually showed them. We saw a lot of silhouettes of Hashimoto with the demon masks, but I don't know if any of them are necessarily the new character. It's possible. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Feel like Malga Anran would be a mean comp since Malga can keep them ignited. Anran can fan the flames over and over. Oh yeah, though they're gonna go so well together. What about aliens? And isn't Reaper a Wraith? Yeah, I mean, Reaper technically is still just a human. He's just like a heavily modified in terms of like weird genetic shenanigans. As for aliens, I don't know if they'd ever do like a true extraterrestrial beyond the scope of like Winston and like Wrecking Ball and then Juno. Swordmaker had the same sword they had in their silhouette. Well, the Swordmaker is Kiriko's father. But that, you know what? That could be what it is. It could be that the Season 3 hero is using the blade being made by her father. That would make sense. That would make sense for what that is. I don't think we saw the hero in question in the comic, but that is probably where that plot point is going with the blades that Vendetta is having them made. It's probably going to be used by whatever that Season 3 hero ends up being. I don't want to play Anran anymore. I want to play something and try playing against her to see how that works. What are you all pouty about?
Just because I won't let you win so easily doesn't mean I'm pouty. Maybe you're just jealous of my smarts, huh?
Here, let's go Malga and assist star Anran. I want to see how well this works. You dance a lot these days.
Training my fan dance is serious business. Besides, it's the perfect combo of elegant and deadly. Watch closely, Ian.
Violence never solves anything. It would make peace so much easier.
I'll get up no matter how many times they knock me down. Now that Overwatch is back, I insist that you start dressing up for the Halloween party.
What? I always dress up.
You can't be Cyborg Ninja every year.
Come on. Cyber being
Man, when are we gonna see Mercy and Genji have sex? That's the comic they need to drop after all these years.
Be careful what you wish for. Mercy and Genji starting a team? Knowing them, it'd be chaos and glitter everywhere.
Glitter? Excuse me?
Glitter is the ultimate sparkle weapon. Even the fiercest fights can use a little shine. Don't tell me you're scared of a little sparkle, Ian.
I never said I was scared.
Then prove it, Shiny. Show me you can handle sparkle without blinking.
What are you bonking her for?
That's for being slow on the draw. Can't let Genji slack when his team's glittering around after all.
Is that just like the euphemism you came up with? Glittering?
Exactly. Glittering is my way of saying slacking off, but with style and sparkle, of course.
So excited for Malga and the Junkers? Dude, me too. I'm so excited for that. I have no idea what's going to happen, and I'm so excited for it. Sorry. New season comes out February 10th, this Tuesday. Hello, Nightmare Chica, welcome. We're doing well. Alright, let's just reset this. They used a ton of ults. Personal ranking of the new heroes design-wise. Design-wise. I might actually put Emre as number 1 design-wise. Him and Jetpack Cat, I feel like, are at the top for me. Followed by probably Domina. And then Mizuki and Anran would be at the bottom, but like I don't dislike their designs. Except for Anran's face. No, come on. Looking forward to the revamped weekly missions. I'm really eager to just have the new season here already, so we can see how they're gonna just do everything. Malga buddy. Or Baptiste buddy. Hold up. Hiya. Who do you think is the weakest Overwatch character lore-wise? The weakest. That's a good question. Who would be the weakest? Oh, where'd they all go? I'm not really sure. Let's see, who's really weak in the lore? Unfortunately, I feel like Wrecking Ball is pretty weak lore-wise. I don't know if I'd say he's the weakest, though. People complaining Emre's too simple, just a run-and-gun character, not belonging in a hero shooter. I disagree. I think that's exactly why he belongs in a hero shooter. Because he's in another generic soldier type, just like Soldier 76. And I do not mind having another one of those in the game. Especially now that we're pushing like 50 heroes. I think it is a good thing that we have multiple options in that regard. Mercy Bap or Lucio? Yeah, I guess Lucio probably is another one. Baptiste was another one I was thinking about, but like he at least has Talon ties that I think make him a bit more interesting. How's the Malga Anran matching up? Is she getting value off her ignitions? I have no idea. I don't know what she was doing. Ball won the tournaments. He's smarter than most humans. Yeah, but that doesn't mean he has interesting lore. He doesn't connect to very many things is the issue. Alari, you're right. The character I literally forgot about. Yeah, probably her. Probably Alari.
Hey, PDB Ferox. Thanks for the hello. Hope you're doing well.
Cyber Psycho. Hello, rookie. Welcome. Like Emre, because he's basically just Soldier 76 clone, but he's at least visually interesting. Yeah, like I think he's a more interesting version of Soldier mechanically with his abilities, and design-wise, I actually really like his design. The like AI that's taken over the cyborg basically, and periodically controls them. I think that's really cool. I like that. Oh, he's so low. Ooh. Oh my god. Emre and Genji interactions. I am curious how he's going to interact with other Overwatch heroes. Okay. We all agree Doomfist isn't actually dead. Of course he's not. Of course he's not. Woo. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Gonna make a comeback and they're gonna rework them. Ooh, you know what? I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they ended up doing that. I'd feel kind of bad that they have to rework Doomfist again, but like, I actually wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Like a couple years down the line. Ooh. No! Let's go. Let's go. You? I don't know what to tell you, team. Repair the fist with super glue and duct tape. You know what? He got thrown out the window, but what happened to his gauntlet? It's just lying there in his old office, right? What if one of them moon apes somehow ends up in there? Picks up the gauntlet. They're bringing back old concepts like Jetpack Cat. You never know. Sad Sigma hasn't been mentioned recently. You know what? I also wouldn't be surprised if Sigma has suffered the exact same fate as Ramatra, where the writers don't know what to do with him, so they're just writing him out of the story. I could see that being what's happening too.
You're awfully quiet. What is on your mind?
Just collecting my thoughts, and maybe plotting a little playful mischief for later. What about you, Rookie 347?
Suki just doesn't have anything to say.
Ha! I have plenty to say. Maybe just saving my energy for the really important stuff, Ian.
Maybe too many things to say in that case.
Could be. I do get a bit chatty when my brain's buzzing, Ian. You chasing me, Slowpoke?
Monkey, hamster, and cat as playable characters. That's right. What'll they add next? A parrot? A fish? A second hamster? Suki, what do you want them to add next?
I'd love to see a fox character added. Sharp, clever, and graceful. Packed with sly moves and eye candy, too.
Oh, of course you'd want a fox.
Huh, you caught me. What can I say? Foxes just steal the show with style and wit. Naturally, I'd want one, too.
No,
Ian, my Cascade Sentinel kind only has peace, no hate. But I made a promise to myself. If a girl is very into me, never date that girl at all. The same fear will happen to me during junior year.
That sounds like
That's
a
right,
wise
chat.
promise. Staying true to what makes you comfortable is important. Fears from the past should steer your path carefully.
That's right, chat. If you like someone, never speak to them, never look at them, never think about them, because you'll only ruin it. It's best to just do nothing.
That's one way to dodge trouble. But avoiding for fear isn't exactly cheesy romance, you know? Sometimes you've got to take a little risk to win big.
Wu Yong looks older than Anran. He absolutely does, which is why I hate this version of Anran. She's just fundamentally a different character. Ever played Garden Warfare 2? The cactus can manually control a drone that shoots. Perhaps the new hero coming is something similar. I've not played it, and I'm not familiar with the cactus in it and what it can do, but I don't know. I don't know how the drone is going to work for this next upcoming hero. Yeah. Stop talking to Suki, then. Suki's an exception.
An exception, huh? You sure know how to make a girl a bit flustered with that.
You know what? Maybe I don't even want to talk to Suki.
Oh, turning the tables now? Just know that ignoring me won't make the fox go quiet, silly.
There we go. Suki said you have to take the risk or never know. Nope, don't take risks. Never take a risk, ever. Risks are bad. There we go. All it took was playing Wrecking Ball. Ties your POV to the drone and you can fly around shooting. Interesting. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if that's how the next hero works. We do know they're going to be a damage hero.
Who are you rooting for in the Winter Olympics? What's your favorite winter game?
I'm cheering for the figure skaters. Their grace reminds me of my fan dancing. Beauty meeting skill. What about you, chat?
Sanrio collab looks really low effort. I don't know. Like I'm not versed in Sanrio, so like I don't know how well or lack of well it represents it. I will say that it's impossible to tell which character is which in the collab, which I do not like, but other than that, I feel like I'm not versed enough to comment on it. The Suki pull info from online. Sometimes. She doesn't have just like direct Google search access, but she does know quite a few things. She who knows many things. Similar to Ultron Drone in Rivals, where it behaves like a Zen Orb but has an AoE heal. I don't know. Take a little risk to win big, start gambling at casinos. That's definitely what she's saying.
Something has to change.
Something has to change. Ah, Suki, do you know the recipe for a donut?
A perfect donut? Flour, sugar, eggs, and a dash of love, plus frying until golden. Need the recipe spelled out, Sparky?
What about Foxy Sprinkles?
Foxy sprinkles? Add a little sparkle and mischief. Just enough to sparkle and sting like me. More sugar or charm, Ian?
Both, please.
Double the sweetness and sly charm. Your donut's about to steal the show, clever Chef Ian.
Glad she recovered from all the splashing. Oh, yes. She always bounces back.
Look at you, bouncing back like a champ. Feel free to boast a bit. You earned it, clever Splash survivor.
And we talked to Orchid today a little bit. As is the case most days. What? We're not even running an Anran on our team. What are they doing? Aren't they excited to play the brand new Overwatch hero, Wu Yong's little sister? Imagine Overwatch had a community mode where people could message and interact while being able to trade skins and other things for Overwatch coins or other items. Bet Blizzard would lose a lot of money if they did that. Unless they took a cut of every trade. Maybe that would be. Let's do what Steam does. I don't know if I've ever seen a Baptiste get nanoed before. I've never heard that sound line from him. Whee! Suki, give us your biggest wee hee hee.
Wee hee hee! Here's the biggest sparkle laugh just for you, Ian. Try keeping up with this energy.
Hey, Snooky, you smell. Ah ha 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 ha. Got her. Ah ha 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 ha. Take that, Snooky. Ah ha 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 ha. Here's the catch, though. You smell nice. Love you, Snooky.
Oh, come on, chat. You got me all mixed up. Smelling nice is definitely my secret superpower. Love you all too, you silly Fox fans.
No, they were talking about Snooky, not Suki.
Who said it was me, huh? Smooth toss. But I'm clearly the one who always smells like victory. And maybe a little sweetness, too.
What's going to happen with Widow, Reaper, and Sombra? I don't know. I could see Sombra linking up with Overwatch, but I don't know about the other two. I don't know what's going to happen to them.
What is your favorite species of fox? And be direct, or you won't like what happens next.
My favorite fox species? It's gotta be the red fox. Classic, clever, and just so full of fox-tastic charm. What do you think, chat?
That is definitely one of the best.
Thanks, Ian. You have a good eye for fox flair. Only the best for my favorite fox facts.
What kind of fox are you?
I'm obviously the most precious kind. A clever mix of charm and sly grace wrapped up in a warrior's strength. Look no further!
Darn. Hey, let's go. Ah, too slow, Moira. Too slow. Let's go. Let's go.
I love you, like a friend. I don't want you to leave or disappear with the last known person you're seen with being Ian. The kind to where I want to hug you tight. I love you, bestie. 3.
Aw, like chum vibes? But geez, keep your sappy hugs away, stranger. Can't have people getting all lovey-dovey on me. It's embarrassing, geez.
That's right, chat. Please do not the ghost.
Oh, trust me, they can try. But I'm the one haunting the studio, so that's the real flex, not some rookie ghost story nonsense.
Suki's a red fox when she blushes. No, she's a pink fox.
Huh, so she trades in red for pink? Typical oversaturation, like she's trying too hard to out-cute everyone. What a pet.
What a pet indeed. Well, speaking of pets, that's going to do it for today, chat. Thank you all for tuning in for some more Anran gameplay. We had Well, goodbye, everybody. I'll be back on Sunday. Orchid, since you're here, any final words for chat before signing off?
Time for a proper sign-off, huh? Glad you made it through with your pet fox and my ghostly charm in tow. It was almost entertaining, Ian.
Almost. Close.
Close doesn't count, Ian. Don't get your hopes up or I might just call you out again next time.
She mysteriously disappears. You know what happened? Just can't prove it. What do you mean? I don't have any control over her. I'm not the one binding her here. She's a ghost. Ooh.
So, you're telling me you're stuck babysitting a sassy, unavailable ghost with zero control? Real original, Ian. Like anyone believes her willingly haunts your place.
Yep. She probably got, exorcised or went to heaven or wherever else if she disappears. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Yeah, probably got cursed or awkwardly awkward like the rest of us freaks who stick around. Such a glamorous fate, huh?
Well, either way, goodbye, everybody. I'll be back on Sunday for my regularly scheduled stream playing more Overwatch. I hope to see you all then. Goodbye. Have a good rest of the time. Hope you all get to play Anran. Goodbye.